And a good evening, everybody, from the Leonard Center here at the campus of Macalester College in St. Paul. Welcome to the best of Division III sport, the MIAC. And tonight, a doubleheader action is the Auggies taking on the Scots of Macalester. I'm Tom Merchant, bringing you the men's basketball game from the Leonard Center. Matt Nelson at home, featuring the women's basketball game, all right here on Auggie Game Central. This broadcast is a presentation of Augsburg College, produced with the help of my company, TJ Broadcast Services, and the website. My website is tjsportsonline.net. And this game will be on our YouTube page here in the next couple of days. Our broadcast brought to you by Twin City Orthopedics, Wells Fargo, Devani's Pizza, the Riverside location right across the street from the arena. It's brought to you by Wow Incorporated, the Corner Bar in Seven Corners, Courtyard Marriott, also downtown Seven Corners. And the broadcast is also brought to you by Jimmy John's across from the Gateway Center, Memory Lanes on 26th Avenue south of Minneapolis, Minnesota Coaches Incorporated, and Thrivent Financial for Lutherans. The Auggies coming in, losers of 4 of their last 5 and 5 of their last 7. In fact, we got 2 teams in desperate need of a win. Auggies are 6-8 overall, 4-5 in conference. They're in that 6th and final playoff spot right now. But again, of course, we have 11 games to go, so it's too early to talk about playoffs. And the Macalester Scots, they're coming in with just a 1-8 record in conference and 5-9 overall. They had lost 7 in a row. Then they went on the road up to Moorhead and beat Concordia College in their last outing by a score of 70-65 and played very well. They go back on the road on Saturday down to St. Peter to take on Gustavus. So the Augie men's basketball team, the only win in this last stretch was that thrilling overtime win down in Winona as they defeated St. Mary's down 4 points with 4 seconds to go. And they managed to tie it up and won it in overtime. And the Augie, what was it, 111-106. I remember watching, and Richie Perret hit 2 free throws with 2 seconds to go to tie it up. And the Augies went into overtime and coasted from there. So that's our matchup here tonight from the Leonard Center, and our broadcast courtesy Twin City Orthopedics, proud to be the official sports medicine provider for Augsburg Athletics. TCO is an all-inclusive orthopedic sports medicine and wellness provider, offering world-class services and state-of-the-art facilities. Visit them at tcomn.com. And our broadcast brought to you by Wells Fargo. College students get the tools and resources to help make the most of college. Talk to a banker today to learn more. And you have a group that requires transportation. Minnesota Coaches can provide you with safe, clean, friendly, and timely chartered transportation service. No matter what size your group, no matter where your pickup or destination, visit www.minnesotacoaches.com today to request a quote. Minnesota Coaches, the official bus provider for Augsburg Athletics. In the MIAC, let's take a look at the rest of the schedule tonight. St. Thomas is at St. Mary's tonight. St. John's is at Hamlin. And St. Olaf at Carleton. Bethel is up in the Red River Valley taking on Concordia Moorhead. And the standings right now, Bethel, St. John's, Hamlin, a 3-way tie for first place here in the MIAC in men's hoops. And St. Thomas just a game back at 6-3, so there's 4 spots. St. Olaf 5-4, and then Augsburg and Concordia Moorhead 4-5. St. Mary's and Carleton 3-6, Gustavus 3-7, and Macalester is 1-8. So this MIAC race, the men's basketball race, is definitely up in the air. We mentioned a 3-way tie for first place here in the conference. This busy week of broadcasting here on Auggie Game Central. And coming up on Friday night, we will feature men's hockey. And the Cobras will be the common opponent. The Auggie women will be up in Moorhead at the Moorhead Sports Center taking on Concordia Moorhead. Those 2 teams tied for first place in the MIAC. The men's hockey team, they're at home on Friday nights and Saturday afternoon. And we'll have both of those games, too, for you here on Auggie Game Central. I'll have the Friday night game from Ed Saugestad Ring. And Josh Powers will have the game on a Saturday afternoon beginning at 2 o'clock. And meanwhile, Glenn Thompson, my engineer here tonight, he and Mike Gallagher will be at the Shanneker Arena at St. Thomas on Saturday afternoon for a doubleheader, 1 and 3 o'clock the Auggies, and St. Thomas the second go-around with the Tommies here in the conference season. The introduction is about to get underway. A reminder, the Augsburg A Club is offering an exciting new way to enjoy and support Auggie athletics. Introducing the A-Club app for your smartphone. Here's the link, augsburg.campusapp.com. Whether you're a member yet or not, be sure to download and explore the app's many features. Track your favorite team, get event notifications, watch hockey videos, and much, much more. Again, that is augsburg.campusapp.com. As both teams are coming back out on the floor, looks like we'll get our national anthem and get this one underway. Busy schedule. And in fact, we've got some women's scores, at least up down in Northfield. And third quarter, Carleton leading St. Olaf 41-38. This is women's basketball. And Gustavus defeated St. Kate's by a score of 71-50.
MIAC men's basketball game featuring the Auggies of Augsburg College and your Macalester Scots. It's time now for the national anthem, so please rise, wave your hats, and face the flag at the south end of the arena as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
So again, from the beautiful Leonard Center, it is MIAC men's basketball tonight here on Augie Game Central. And now the introductions.
Forward, a junior from Buffalo, Minnesota, number 2, Colin Olshine. For the Scots, at guard, a senior from La Crescenta, California, number 3, Dylan Kilgore. For the Auggies, at guard, a junior from Burnsville, number 10, Harry Sony. For the Scots, at guard, a sophomore from Stillwater, Minnesota, number 5, Michael Gutierrez. For the Auggies, at guard, a sophomore from Savage, Minnesota, number 11, Kevin McKiernan. For the Scots, at guard, a sophomore from Seattle, Washington, number 14, Carl Salvino. For the Auggies, at guard, a senior from Colorado Springs, number 23, Richie Perea. For the Scots, at forward, a sophomore from Farmington, number 21, Wyatt Fern. For the Auggies, at forward, a junior from Farmington, number 32, Nick Varner. And for the Scots, at center, a senior from Pasadena, California, number 33, Kareem Ishmael. And coaching staffs for the Auggies, the assistants, Charles.
And thank you much for the introductions. Again, for head coach Tim Whittle, his starting lineup, Kareem Ishmael. He's from Pasadena, California, and a 6'5" senior. Michael Gutierrez from St. Croix Prep. I believe that's down on Stagecoach Trail and south of Stillwater. Michael Gutierrez, Dylan Kilgore, and Dylan, a 6' senior from La Crescenta, California. And another guard, Carl Salvino, 6'4" sophomore from Seattle, Washington. And Wyatt Fern, a 6'6" sophomore from Farmington. And for your Auggies, Colin Olmscheid, 6'8" junior from Buffalo. It'll be Harry Sony, our junior from Apple Valley. Richie Perea, the senior from Colorado Springs. Kevin McKiernan from Prior Lake, a 5'10" sophomore. And Nick Barner, the 6'6" junior from Farmington. And the Auggies wearing the traveling grays with the the traveling burgundies with the gray numbers in white trim. And it'll be Ishmael to jump against Colin Omshad. Auggies going right to left. Tip controlled by the Scots. And tipped off to Michael Gutierrez at the point guard. Here come the Scots left to right into the front court. Auggies play man-to-man as they go up top. As they swing the offense, here's McGregor. Goes high post for Wyatt Fern. Takes it inside. He was fouled on the way in by Colin Omshad. And our first foul on the ball game. Inbounds pass for Macalester. Again, a 5-point win over Concordia the last time out. Gutierrez will inbound against Henry Sony. Baseline corner for Wyatt Fern. Clears it back up the line. And there's Carl Salvino. Dylan Kilgore at the high post for Ishmael. Kareem goes left wing, far side. Salvino. Carl goes baseline up the line for Gutierrez. And they'll reload. Shot clock shows 15. Gutierrez bounce pass, high post. Ishmael back to the basket against Nick Barner. Up top, 3 on the way. It's good. Michael Gutierrez. Listen to these numbers. Michael Gutierrez, that is his 42nd three-pointer of the season, which I think is tops here in the conference. They have 112 three-pointers down the air. Richie Prey out of the right wing, far side. McKinnon, the pass from Nick Barner, goes high for Omshad to the wing. Perea looking inside for Nick, and White Fern all over him. Perea free throw line high. Barner looking inside for Omshad, and instead kicks it out. So to Harry down the lane. Pass underneath. Kevin lays it up and in. Kevin McKinnon averaging 12 points a ball game, and it's a 1-point ball game at 3-2. Matthew Gutierrez averaging 21 points a ball game. Again, played at St. Croix Prep in Stillwater. With the basketball, Dylan Kilgore. He's out of California. High post Ishmael against Barner into the lane. He traveled, and yep, there it is. There's a traveling call. I was waiting for that whistle and got it. A turnover against Macalester. And the ball coming right to left as Perea hits the front court. And the Scots playing man-to-man defensively. Barner with the ball. Omshad goes right wing, far side Perea. Richard looking inside, clears to Sony. The screen from Omshad gets double teamed. Colin up top 3, launches and scores! Colin Omshad with a 3, his 18th three-pointer of the season. And the Auggies take the lead at 5-3. And Colin averaging 20 points a ball game. Macalester ball into the front court. Here's Kilgore. Leaves it off on the wing for Salvino. Left wing far side. Gutierrez goes inside. Underneath, low post. Up and in by Kareem Ishmael. Averaging 14 points a ball game. He's from Pasadena. There's our first tie of the ball game at 5-5. Low post, home shot. Baseline, spin move underneath. Clears it up top. Kevin, 3. Guns, no good. And the rebound, loose ball, and we have a reach-in foul, I believe, called against Dylan Kilgore. And Dylan will pick up his first foul. And the first foul against Macalester. 17:32 to go. In this first half, inbounds pass. Perea goes far corner. McKiernan, K-Mac into the lane, through the blue. Off to Soda. Harry down the right wing. Double teamed along the baseline. Up top for Barner at the high post. And he swings to the near side. Here's McKiernan. Kevin up top launches a 3, and this is no good. And the rebound taken down by Gutierrez. 5-5. Just about 3 minutes gone here in the contest. In the first half. As with the basketball, Ishmael. Kilgore, top of the key. Bounce pass, pick and roll. Ishmael up and in. And Kareem has 4 points, and Macalester has their second lead on the ball game. 7-5 Macalester. Home shot at the high post. Sony out of the right wing, free throw line high. Underneath, Barner open, and he is hammered. He went up for the shot, and Wyatt Fern came over the top of him. And Wyatt Fern will pick up his first foul. Wyatt, a sophomore from Farmington, Minnesota. And I think these two guys played with each other. Nick Barner, of course, from Farmington, and Wyatt Fern from Farmington. Nick Barner at the free throw line, where he's a 69% free throw shooter, 6 points a ball game. As a team, the Auggies from the charity stripe about 78%. 7-5, 7-6. And the Auggies have a deuce, a 3 and 1 for 1 from the line. And now coming into the ball game is Zach Gullerud, 6'5 senior out of Simley High School. And also coming in is Brett Olson, a 6'2 junior from New London. Spicer up by St. Cloud. The Auggies averaging 77 points a ball game. Defensively, though, giving up about 79. Nick's second free throw is also good. And we're tied again for the second time. This time it's 7-all here in the first half. As in the front court is Brett Olson on the left wing far side for Salbino. They go wing near side. There's Olson again. Free throw line high on the left-hand dribble. Top of the key for Gutierrez against Sony. The pick there. Down low by Gutterman. Inside into the paint to the corner. 3 for Olson. Brett's shot is no good. Rebound Barner. Augie basketball. Sprints into the front court. Ahead for Ritchie. Freya, front court, the Tritter. Harry off to Nick Barner. And on him again is Zach Gutterud. Zach's teammate Mark Delabadova is on the Augie roster. Sony low post up top. Colin open, guns for 3. One time, yes! Colin Olmshad with a pair of threes. He's got 19 on the season. And the Augies take the lead now at 10-7. As the Scots, the orange and the blue front court. Gutterud at the high post, hands it off for Kilgore. Dillon, clearing pass, Gutierrez. Takes Sony inside, and Harry got called for a hand check. Harry Sony with his first foul, second team foul against the Augies. It'll be an inbounds pass side court for the Scots. Salvino to inbound, gets it in for Gutierrez. Gutierrez against the man-to-man, top of the circle. Goes right wing near side for Brett Olson. Olson, clearing pass, Salvino, far wing, Gutierrez, directing traffic, the screen from Gutterwood, into the lane, to the basket, lays it up, blocked by Barner, and the rebound taken away by Richie Perea, and the Augies had their first block of the ball game. Lead by 3, front court, McKiernan into the post. There is Olmshad, double team. Up top for Perea. Richie 3 downtown. Yes! Richie Perea with his 14th three-pointer of the season. Augies have 3 threes, and they lead by 6 at 13-7. And with the basketball going inside, Salvino shot up, no good. Rebound out of bounds, and last touch by the Scots. It's Augie basketball. And substitution, Cheney Pal will come in. Our junior out of Fridley, and Nick Barner will sit down. Meanwhile, we have a timeout on the floor. For updates and information on all Augsburg College sports, check out our athletic website at athletics.augsburg.edu. Updated constantly with all the information in all 21 of our Augie varsity sports. It's your online home for Augie athletics. If it's happening in Augie sports, it's online at athletics.augsburg.edu. And I'm trying to pull up the broadcast right now. I think I've got Augsburg and Macalester, and looks like the picture is frozen a little bit. It's 2-2 over at Augsburg. Matt Nelson has the call of that game. Follow Augsburg Athletics on social media. Go to Augsburg Augies on Twitter and Instagram. Augsburg College Augies also on Facebook for all of your Augies social media. And remember to use the hashtag AuggiePride to share your love of Augie Athletics. And if you're on the road, you can still find out the latest news from Augsburg Athletics by going to our mobile site on your web browser, on your cell phone. Log on to athletics.augsburg.edu/mobile for news, schedules, and information from Augie Sports. If you're on the go, stay informed by going to athletics.augsburg.edu/mobile. Busy week for the Augies. Again, they will be on the road on Saturday afternoon, taking on St. Taba's, team that they've beaten now twice in a row. That's a 3 o'clock game. The women will play at 1 o'clock. The Tommy ladies, they're undefeated on the season, along with Gustavus. Gustavus in St. Kate's tonight. We mentioned Cheney Pell into the ball game. There's Perea, Pell, McKiernan, Sony, and Olmshad. Sony with the basketball. Alley-oop inside. Layup. Good by Olmshad. And Colin has 8 points, almost halfway to his season average. And the Augies have now scored 8 in a row, 15-7, and an 8-point lead. They broke a 7-all tie. Gutterwood back to the basket. Hands it up for Gutierrez. Michael out to the wing, near side. Into the ball game is Black Matthews. Lays it up, no good. At Jordan Black Matthews. He's from Dallas, Texas, 6-foot senior. Missed shot, front court. Sony into the lane. Bounce pass up top for Olmshad. Back to Harry out of that right wing. Free throw line high. They swing it around the perimeter. Near corner, Perea. Up the line for Olmshad. High post extended. Sony with the leather. Working inside against Kilgore. To the basket. Spin move. Underneath. Fade away. Up and in. Harry Sony. Nice move. averaging 8 points a ball game. That's his first deuce, and the Auggies have scored 10 in a row. It is 17-7 in favor of the Auggies. As Brett Olson with the basketball. Mentioned he's out of New London Spicer up along Highway 23 there in central Minnesota. Out of the wing near side for Kilgore. Dillon. Gutierrez against Sony. Had a notion to take a shot. Gets the screen. Can't use it. Gutierrez on the move into the lane to the basket. Scoop shot up and in. Michael Gutierrez averaging 21 points a ball game. He's got 5. And that breaks the string of 10 in a row. 17-9. Augsburg with 13-17 to go here in the first half. Sony with the basketball front court. And here's Kevin McKernan at the top of the key. Looking inside. But Gutterwood all over Olmscheid. So Collins sets the pick. Here is Cheney at the high post. Pal goes near corner. Inside to Olmscheid. Again, double team. Collins. Cross court. McKernan. NBA three. Good! Just as the buzzer sounds. Kevin McKernan has his 25th three-pointer of the season. He has 5, and the Auggies lead by 11 here in the first half. In the first quarter, Macalester at Augsburg leading 9-4 over the ladies. Here's Gutierrez, double team, and we have a whistle, and we have a traveling call on an offensive foul. Looks like we have an offensive foul against the Scots, and it might be against Gutierrez. And that indeed is the case. That's his first second team foul. And Brett Olson will come out. Gutterwood will come out. Into the ball game is Wyatt Fern back in. And Al Ishmael is back into the ball game. And for head coach Aaron Greens, here comes Nick Sabatke. Nick, our 6'5 junior from Eagan, Minnesota. And let's see, McKiernan. And Chucky Davis is into the ball game. Our 6-foot senior out of Washburn High School. Davis off the screen. Looking inside for Cheney at the low post. Sabatke, far corner for Perea. Up the line, clearing pass. K-Mac, 3. Bingo! Kevin McKernan with 8. Couple of threes. And the Auggies have a 14-point lead here in the first half with still 12 minutes to go in the first half. And at the high post, Wyatt Fern. And I think Nick got called for the foul. He did. Nick Sabatke got called for the reach-in. That is his first and the third team foul. It'll be an inbound pass. Gutierrez back in the ballgame. Fern, Ishmael, Gutierrez, Black Matthews, and Kilgore. And here's the Gutierrez with the basketball against Davis. Inside Ishmael, thrown away. The Scots have their second turnover of the ballgame. It'll be Augie basketball right to left as we're out in video streaming here on Augie Game Central. You and Richie sharing company. There's Pastor Dave. Glenn Thompson. He is camera person, tech guru here tonight. Perea as the Auggies go double high post. Davis bounce pass for Pal. Back to Chucky, goes baseline, cross court. Perea up the line. McKernan open. Nick, 3, no good. It hung there a while. And the rebound, Ishmael. And leaves off for Dylan Kilgore. Front court, down the lane. And cut off by Cheney Pell on the path to the basket. Off of that far corner for Gutierrez. And Perea on him. Shot misses everything. Loose ball. Foul. And I believe Cheney Pell will get called for the foul. Cheney will pick up his first and the fourth team foul against the Auggies. And it'll be an inbounds pass. And let's see, Kilgore will come out. Black Matthews will come out. Into the ball game is Gunnar Gaden. He's from Appleton, Wisconsin. As the inbounds pass, low post, Ishmael against Pal. Double team, Sabatka on him. And the clearing pass to Wyatt Fern. Back inside of Ishmael. Backs into the lane to the basket. Over a double team, up and in. As Ishmael has a half a dozen point, 23-11. Auggies with a 12-point lead. McKenna with the basketball. Goes crossover dribble in the lane. Scoop shot up, no good. But we have an offensive foul on Kevin. Kevin McKenna picking up his first foul, 15th foul. And it'll be Macalester to inbound. Let's check it. Whiteford, Michael Gutierrez, Gunnar Gaden, Kareem Ishmael, and Carl Salvino back in the ballgame. The sophomore from Seattle. Yeah, it's into the front court playing the point guard spot. Wyatt Fern for the time being. Ishmael at the high post. Corner, Gutierrez. Michael into the lane. Up top, high post. Ishmael shoots, and it is no good. Rebound pulled down by Sabatke. McKiernan, front court, Perea. Richie slows things up, looking for some help. They cleared back up top. They load the offense. Davis out of the weak side, left wing. Free throw line high. to the top of the key for Perea against Gutierrez. The pick from Cheney Pell. Can't use it. Nick, pass inside, knocked away. And then Nick trying to get it back, and he got called for reach-in foul. And that is the 16th foul against the Auggies here in the first half, which shows 10:26 to go. And Wyatt Fern will come out for the Scots. And I see Sabatke and Cheney Pell will come out. Olmsted back in. Nick Marner back in. And let's see who came back in for the Scots. There's Fern. Oh, Salvina back in the ball game. Low post for Ishmael against Nick Varner. Takes him inside to the basket. Leans, lays that up and off. Rebound his own. Underneath, loose ball on the floor. Scramble forward. Taken away by McKiernan. Gets it back for Nick. McKiernan into the front court. Bounce pass corner. Davis turns, shoots, and no good. And the rebound knocked away by Pereira. Ritchie with a steal. Here's Davis into the paint. Scoop shot up, no good. And the rebound on the floor. Loose ball taken away. And the outlet pass. Salvino into the front court. He'll slow things up, wait for some help. 23-11 with 9:45 to go. And going inside is Wyatt Fern. Basket counts. He was fouled by Colin Olmsted. As Wyatt Fern averaging 9 points in the ball game. He has his first deuce. As the Scots will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight, 23-11. And Harry Sony will come in. Kevin McKinnon will get a rest. And Jordan Black Matthews will come in just a second. Wyatt Fern, a 36% free throw shooter. But he makes the free throw. He makes the three-point play. And the lead is single digits at 23-14. And now Wyatt Fern will come out, and Black Matthews will come in. And for Coach Aaron Grease, Olmsted, Perea, Davis, Barner, and Sony on the floor. Ritchie at the high post for Barner. Cross court, Olmsted to the wing. Perea looking inside for Nick. They're fronting him. They go over the top, weak side. Davis. Chucky up the line, the screen. Up top, Ritchie, three from downtown. No good. Rebound taken down by Ishmael. The 6'8 senior from Pasadena, California. Down court, Gutierrez. Bounce pass underneath. Knocked away, loose ball, and Black Matthews retrieves. Free throw line, bounce pass. Ishmael, basket, lays it up and in. And the big guy has 8 points, 23-16. As the Scots have now scored 7 in a row with 9 minutes to go in the first half. And here's Perea into the post, low post, Olmsted against Ishmael. Collin into the lane, spin move, steps through, off glass, and no good. Rebound taken away by Gutierrez. And he quickly gets into the front court, into the lane, and puts up a shot. He was fouled on the way in, I believe, by Sony. And it was on Harry. That's his second foul. And bonus time, I believe, shooting foul. Michael Gutierrez, 87% free throw shooter, 21 points in the ball game. Leads the team in assists and in three-pointers, and he makes the free throw. They average 42% from the field, 76% from the line. As Michael has 6 points, and now Gutterud will come in, and Ishmael will get a rest. Zach Gutterud, he's one of their seniors out of Simley High School. And first quarter, Augsburg 14, Macalester 11. And Ernie Anderson court, second free throw is also good by Gutierrez, and he has 7 points. And that is now 9 in a row for Macalester. The lead right now is 5. As Perea, front court against Gutierrez on the matchup there. Ritchie to the wing near side for Sony. Alley-oop inside. There's Colin Olmsted. Lays it up. Reverse. It's good. Colin Olmsted already in double figures. That's 10. And that breaks the string of 9 in a row. Auggies by 7 at 25-18. Macalester has had 2 different leads. Their biggest 3. Auggies have led by as many as 14. And out of the wing, Salvino taking it down inside. And let's see. That's Gunnar Gaden on the floor. Here's Gutierrez looking inside and said Black Matthews, far corner, on the move, in the lane. He traveled, no call. Gutterud in the paint against Barner. And he'll clear it back up top. Long NBA 3, way short. And that'll be a shot clock violation against Macalester. And that goes in the book as a Macalester turnover. And now Sony will come out. And Kevin McKernan, checking in for the Auggies is Martin Mitchell, a freshman out of Eastview High School. Martin Mitchell on the floor for the Auggies. Davis with the basketball. The pick from Barner. Perea, far corner. High post, Nick. Low post, Umshad. Double team, triple team. Clearing pass, Richie from downtown. Bingo! Richie Perea nails his second three. He's got 6 points. And a double digit, 28-18. As Gutierrez into the front court, working against Marvin Mitchell on the wing. For Black Matthews, Gutierrez into the lane. Scoop shot up and off. Rebound Gutterwood, back up in hand. Zach Gutterwood averaging 2 points a ball game. There's his 2. And a 28-20 Augsburg with 7 minutes to go in the half. Davis onto that right wing, free throw line high. Mitchell at the top of the key for Perea on the left wing near side. Ball high above his head. High post, Barnard shoots from there. No good. We have a foul away from the basketball. And it might be against Macalester. And it's against Jordan Black Matthews, his first foul. And the 14th foul against Macalester. And the Auggies will inbound. As Richie gets it in, Olmshad baseline, catch and release, good. And Kellen Olmshad with a dozen. Here in the first half, it's 30-20. Auggies by 10 once again. As Gutierrez into the front court, leaves it off for Carl Salvino. Down the wing inside is Gaden. Gunner's shot is good. Gunner Gaden, averaging 3 points a ball game. He's from Appleton, Wisconsin. Not sure if it's east or west, but he's got 2 points. 30-22. Richie free throw line from there, scores. Richie Perea has his third field goal. He has 8 points. And we're trading baskets, 32-22 in favor of the Auggies. First quarter with a minute to go. Augsburg 18, Macalester 13 in women's basketball. Matt Nelson with a call of that game here on Augie Game Central. As Black Matthews bounce pass to the post to Gutterwood. Hands it off for Gutierrez. Michael double team. Takes it down the right wing. Still the double team. Running out of room. Throws it up top and that's out of bounds. No call. And the ball against the near side boards. And from up top, Gutierrez at the buzzer. Shot clock violation, goes out of bounds. It'll be Augie basketball. Now Gutterwood had the ball and his foot was down the sidelines. That was out of bounds. And it'll be Augsburg basketball, and we've got a timeout on the floor. Clock shows 5:44 to go here in the first half, 32-22. And Mark Delavadova, the sophomore out of Simley High School, he'll be my guest during the halftime. Devani's Pizza mixes their own fresh dough several times a day. They don't use frozen dough from out of town. They mix their dough and carefully manage its rise to perfection. Then it becomes their traditional ham pound of pizza. That's how their freshly made dough becomes your Devani's favorite. And the Courtyard Minneapolis Hotel, impressive with state-of-the-art guest rooms, private meeting spaces, and mouth-watering fare at the bistro. Conveniently located, featuring a complimentary shuttle to bring you right to all the Augie sports action. Visit them at courtyard.com/MSPDC. At the Courtyard Minneapolis Hotel, it's the new stadium. Busy weekend. We've got wrestling Friday night. We've got both hockey teams in action on Friday. Saturday, we've got basketball. And we've got hockey. Sunday, we've got wrestling. St. John's comes Ernie Addison Court, and Bridgewater Community College also coming in for the JV match. Augie basketball. Here's Davis. Inside, Olmshad, low post, over Ishmael. Turns, shoots, and it's no good, but he was fouled. And that'll be a 2-shot foul as Kareem Ishmael has his first foul, and Colin Olmshad will go to the line where he's a 77% free throw shooter. Augie shoot 46% from the field, 37% from beyond the arc, 78% from the line. So a dozen for Colin. He's already hit 1,000 in his career, just a junior, and he's got 3 deuces, 2 threes, and now a free throw and 13 points. And it's 33-22, and the Augies with an 11-point lead. Second one from Olmshad is up and also good. 14 points for Colin Olmshad. The lead is a dozen. As Kilgore back in the ballgame. Kilgore, Olsen, Ishmael, Salvino, and Gaden. And we have a foul, I believe, on Marvin Mitchell. Nope. And yep, it is on Marvin. That's his first. And it'll be bonus time. 1-1 at the line for Kilgore, where he's a 69% free throw shooter. Makes the first one. He averages around 9 points a ball game. He's a danger from beyond the arc. He has 22 three-pointers. 34-23. And the second one up, and the second one is also good. And whistle. And coming out of the ball game is Gaden. And coming back in is Michael Gutierrez. Augie basketball, let's check it. Perea, Mitchell, Olmscheid, Varner, and Davis on the floor. Augie's by 10. Perea off to Marvin. Mitchell takes it down the wing, clears to Davis. Chucky off to Olmscheid. Goes inside against Ishmael, caught off. And with the basketball, Mitchell in the lane. Bounce past Varner, double team. Out to Cullen for three from the corner. Shot no good. And we have a whistle, and I believe Brett Olson came over the back of Nick Varner. And that'll be the sixth foul against Macalester. And it'll be an inbounds pass for the Auggies. It is on Brett Olson, his first. 16 fouls against Macalester. Inbounds. Varner, far quarter in the front court. Goes way up top for Mitchell to the wing. Davis, Chucky, three, no good. And the rebound chased down by Kilgore. And Dillon will bring it up court left to right as he hits the timeline. We're under 5 minutes to go in the first half. And Dillon picked up by Davis in the man-to-man. Bounce pass to the post for White. Sabina. Low post, Ishmael through a double team. We have a whistle and a foul on either Mitchell or Varner. And they're going to give it to Marvin. That's his second foul in succession. And to the line, Kareem taking a 1-and-1. He's an 80 or 72% free throw shooter. 6 points so far. Free throw up. Free throw is no good. Rolled off the side of the rack. Correction, Kareem has 8 points. Sometimes I can't read my own handwriting. Second free throw, Ishmael, also no good. And Olmscheid with a rebound. And the Scots are now 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Augie basketball up by 10. And out of the wing, Davis. Clearing pass for Mitchell. Marvin down the right wing. Stops and pops and scores. Marvin Mitchell with his first deuce. Marvin Mitchell. Mentioned he's out of Eastview High School, the Lightning. Down there in the Apple Valley area. 36-24 Auggies by a dozen. Bounce pass to the post. Ishmael hands it up to Gutierrez. Cut off by Davis. Brett Olson out of the ridge looking inside for Ishmael, but Olmscheid fronting him. Varner behind him. And they're double teaming him. Kilgore way out near the hash mark against Mitchell. Long three. No good. Then Marvin fouled him. He's got 3 quick fouls, and that'll be a 3-shot foul for the Scots. 3 quick fouls for Marvin since coming off the bench. And at the line is Gillen Kilgore. And with that, Ty McManamy will come in, our 6'2 senior from Littleton, Colorado. And the free throw by Kilgore is good. And he's got 3 points. 3 for 3 from the line. And 9 per ball game. 36-25, 26. And he'll get another one. Foul beyond the arc. And now McManamy will come in, and Mitchell will sit down. Ty McManamy, one of our 3 seniors, the other being Davis and Richie Perea. Lead is 10, lead is 9. Kilgore perfect 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Perea, Olmscheid, Varner, Davis, and McManamy. 3 of them is out there. Olmscheid, low post, turns from 15, scores again. And let's see, 8, 14, 16 points. They're adding up. 38-27, the Augie lead is 11. As with the basketball, here is Savino on the wing for Gutierrez. And that 3-guard weave for the Scots. Salvino, high post for Brett Olson. Into the low post. Ishmael spins around. Nick lays it up and off. Tipped out to Richie Perea. Richie leads the break. Front court. Stops at the top of the circle. Double screen. Perea still on the move against Ishmael. 5'7" against 6'8". Olmscheid, 3, another one. Colin Olmscheid lighting it up. And he has 19 points tonight. Auggies have equaled their biggest lead, 14 points here in the first half. 41-27, or just under 3 minutes to go. As Kareem at the high post almost traveled on the wing for Kilgore. Sets the pick. Dillon to the wing for side for Olson. And a foul, I believe, on T-Mac from the look on his face. And it is on Ty McManamy. And that is his first. And it's double bonus time for the Scots at the line. Kareem Ishmael 0 for 2 from the line, 8 points. Leads the team in blocks with 18. He's a big guy, big unit. And first free throw is good. And now has 9 points. And now Mark Dellavedova will come in, and Nick Barner will sit down. Wyatt Ferd will come in. Brett Olson will come out. Mark Dellavedova, my halftime guest, the 6'10 sophomore out of Simley High School. And the Auggie lead is now 13. And Cream's second effort is up and no good. And the rebound taken down by Olmshad. Perea front court. Auggies by 13. Perea between the circles leaves it off for Olmshad. Wyatt Fern on him. Dellavedova. Kareem Ishmael playing off of him. They go inside the low post. There's Colin Olmshad over a double team. Leaves it up and off. He was fouled on the way up, I believe, by Ishmael. And Kareem, that's his second foul. And Olmshad will go to the free throw line where he's 2 for 2. Let's see, 9, 8 of 17, 19 points. His season average 20, and we still have a half to go. 41-28. Free throw up by Colin. It is good. Doing nothing wrong tonight. 42-28. And now Zach Gunnerud will come in. And Ishmael will sit down. So a couple of Simley Spartans are standing side by side. Mark Dellavedova and Zach Gunnerud. And the free throw by Colin is also good. And he's 4 for 4 from the line. And 21 points. And we have a technical to be handed out. And I think Ty McMenemy may have said something. Our co-captain. And there'll be some free throws. Referees are conversing. But they slapped a T. And it is McMenemy picking up his second foul and a technical foul. The Auggie lead by 15. Referee coming over to talk to Coach Aaron Grease. Wanted to know what T-Mac said, and Ty just shaking his head. He's a very animated, intense guy, Ty McMenemy. And Coach Grease said, come to the bench. And we'll have to wait and see who will come in. And Harry Sony will come back in. Taking the free throws, their best free throw shooter, Michael Gutierrez. As he has 7 points, 43-28. And closing in, second quarter, Augsburg 24, Macalester 22 in women's basketball. Again, an Auggie game central. And there's McLemore going inside. Shot no good. I can call play-by-play for both games. As Gutierrez, the first of the tees, and he makes it. And he has 8 points. 43-29. Second free throw is also good. As Macalester, let's count them. Let's see, they've got 5, they got 10, 11 free throws. 11 of 14. And, of course, off the technical, they also get possession of the basketball. It's 43-30 with 2:20 to go in the half. Salvino on that left wing. The pick from Wyatt Fern. Shovel pass. Kilgore open from the corner. 3 on the way. Good! Wyatt Fern with a 3, a deuce, and a free throw. And he has 6 points, 43-33. Lead is 10. Underneath, Olmshad up and in. Beautiful alley-oop pass. And let's see, 9 and 8 is 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23. I need a calculator. 23 for Olmshad. 45-33. Salvino between the circles. Works the near side. Richie Perea on him. Salvino inside to Gutterin. Zach sets the pick. Gutierrez steps back. He traveled. No call. Fern from the corner. 3. No good. And Richie Perea with the defensive board. Leads the break. Coming back. Front court. Sets up on the wing near side. Clearing pass up top. They swing the perimeter. And there's Davis on the wing. High post for Mark. Back to Davis into the lane to the basket. Stripped of the ball and it goes out of bounds. Do we have a whistle and a foul? Or just the ball going out of bounds? It was a clean steal. No, wait, there is a foul on the play. And the foul is on Carl Salvino, and that is his first 8th team foul. Bonus time, Chucky Davis at the free throw line. We got to get him dialed in. He averages 12 points a ball game, but he built up that average early in the season. He's been shut down as of late. Trying to get it in the book, and he does. The best free throw shooter, 93%, 46-33. And now checking in for the Auggies is Isaiah Robertson, our 6'2 freshman from Henry Sibley, part of our big freshman class. Second free throw by Chucky is also good. He's got a pair, 47-33, a 14-point lead. It's Macalester basketball. Here's Salvino, 3-guard weave. Kilgore, Salvino, and Gutierrez. Wyatt Fern at the high post. Step back over Olmscheid from 18, scores. Now Wyatt Fern with 8 points, 47-35 with a minute to go here in the first half. Augie game night. You and Wishy Sharon County are an Augie game central. Davis, right wing, far side, over the top, weak side. Ritchie from 3. No good. Rebound saved by Davis. Back to Ritchie. Goes inside. Baseline. Clears it up top to the post. Elbow over. Corner. Davis. 3. Check A. No good. And third time down. Taken down by Wyatt Fern. Macalester basketball. Trailing by a dozen. They led 7-4 early. And into the front court as Wyatt Fern takes the right wing. Home shot on him. Gutierrez. Ritchie on him. Salvino. Clearing pass up top for Kilgore. To Gutierrez. Bounce pass for Gutter at the high post. Hands it off. Free throw line jumper. Salvino. No good. And the rebound taken out by Dellavedova. And it's Augie basketball. They could go for the last shot of the half. As Ritchie clears the timeline with 8 seconds to go. Perea, they pick from Olmscheid. Baseline. Pull-up jumper. Banks it in. Ritchie Perea with his 10th point as the buzzer sounds. And we've played 20 minutes of basketball here in the MIAC. And the Augies lead by a score of 49-35. And a 14-point lead. Their biggest lead of the ballgame has been 16. Owned and operated by an Augsburg alumni, 360 WOW Incorporated is the parent company to several up-and-coming brands in the Twin Cities. 1-800-GOT-JUNK. Keep moving and Shack Shine. If you're looking for a great job and a great team with great pay that is near campus, learn more or apply online by visiting 360wowinc.com. And the Corner Bar is a proud sponsor of Augsburg Athletics, located in the historic Seven Corners area of Minneapolis near USB. Corner Bar is a perfect place for great food, outstanding pizza, and the almost world-famous Joey Wings. And there's tons of screens, so you won't miss a second of the action. Visit thecorner.bar for more information on the Corner Bar. Macalester took the initial lead of the ballgame, had a 5-0 lead before the Augies got on the board. Got a 7-4 lead, and then the Augies ran off about 10 in a row. Took the lead, a lead they have never relinquished. They've led by as many as 16, now lead here at halftime by a score of 49-35. And taking a look at the individual stats. And first of all, Kareem Ishmael with 9 points in the first half, 4 field goals, and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Jordan Black Matthews has yet to score. Brad Olson has yet to score. Michael Gutierrez, and he has 9 points, including 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Dylan Kilgore has 5 free throws. He has a nickel. And Salvino, no baskets. Gunnar Gaden with a basket. He has 2. Zach Gutterud, a basket for 2. And also coming off the bench, Wyatt Fern started, and Wyatt has 8 points. The foul situation for Macalester, Ishmael with 2. Black Matthews with 1. Olsen 1. Gutierrez 1. Kilgore 1. Salvino 1. And Wyatt Fern with 1. For your Augies, 1.5 for Colin Olmscheid. Colin with 3 threes, 4 deuces. That's 19 points. And then 4 free throws. That's 23 points. Colin Olmscheid with 23. Nick Varner, a couple of free throws. He has 2. Henry Stoney, a basket for 2. Jackie Smith, a couple of free throws for 2. Richie Perret with that basket at the buzzer. He finished the first half in double figures with 10. 2 threes and 2 twos. Kevin McKernan started the ball game. He sat out much of the late portion of the first half. 8 points, including 2 threes. And let's see. Marvin Mitchell with a basket. The foul situation for the Augies. Olmscheid 2, Sony 2. McKiernan 1. Cheney Pell with 1. Nick Sabatke with 2. Ty McMenemy with 2. And Marvin Mitchell with 3. taking a look at the team stats, and the Auggies shot 58.6% in the first half. We mentioned they shoot around 46%. That's one of our better efforts in a few ball games. Things have been kind of tough with the Auggies of late as they've lost 4 out of 5. But 58-6, 17 of 29, including 7 of 16 from beyond the arc. A perfect 8 for 8 from the free throw line. 18 rebounds, 5 offensive boards, just 2 turnovers, 1 block shot. And Kevin got that one, no steals. For Macalester, 45.8 in the first half, 11 of 24, including 2 of 7 from beyond the arc, 11 of 14 from the free throw line. They have 9 rebounds, including 2 offensive boards. They have 3 turnovers, and they have 1 steal. So again, the 2 ties and the 3 different lead changes here in the contest at halftime, 49-35 in favor of the Auggies. Thrivent Financial is a financial services organization that helps Christians be wise with money and live generously. For more than a century, they've helped nearly 2.4 million member owners make wise money choices that reflect their values, and they provide opportunities for them to be even more generous where they live, work, and worship. Contact Augsburg alumni Alex Gonzalez for more information at 952-358-3442. I'm Tom Marchant, Glenn Thompson on camera, and you watching and listening wherever you might be around the metro, around the state, around the country, maybe around the world. As I mentioned, I had a special guest to talk to, and one of the newcomers to our Auggie men's basketball program. We talked for a few minutes with Mark Delavadova. And Auggie game that continues here from the Leonard Center on this Wednesday night. The Auggies and the Scots of Macalester. It's halftime, and a chance to talk with one of the newer members of our Auggie basketball family. He hails from Amber Grove Heights, Simley Spartans, Mark Delavadova. And Mark, let's get a background a little bit. Tell us about family and siblings back home.
Well, I have two sisters, one older, one younger. I have a brother they're both. I have 2 older siblings, and they both graduated from college already. And I have a younger sister who's 10 years old. And then I live in Amber Grove Heights, like you said. And then, yeah, that's about it.
Your brothers and sisters, were they athletes as well?
Not as much. We don't know about my younger sister yet, but she doesn't seem too much into sports yet. Hopefully she comes around soon. I can teach her how to do a jump hook. Yeah.
What about you, Mark? Other than basketball, football, any other sports while you're growing up?
I played football until about my sophomore year of high school, and then I actually transferred from Egan to Simley, so I just started focusing on basketball.
You're listed as a sophomore in the on the roster. Where did you, between high school and coming to Augsburg, where did you spend that year?
I actually spent 2 years at Sioux Falls. I redshirted my first year, and then didn't play too much my second year. I thought this would be a good opportunity to play a lot, and I really wanted to play for Coach Grease. He recruited me in high school, and I thought it was a good fit.
Yeah, Sioux Falls, of course, out of the Northern Sun Conference, very good program, football and basketball. But you mentioned Coach Grease recruited you, and you were happy to come here.
What's that?
And you're happy to come here.
Oh, yeah, for sure, yeah. He saw a lot of promise in me in high school, and I thought this should be the first coach I contact once I decide I want to transfer out of Sioux Falls. So it worked out really well.
Well, the transition from high school, a year off, Division II, Division III, has it been a smooth transition for you?
It's been a little rough some days, but I think I've adjusted well as quickly as I have been, and yeah, I don't know. That's about it.
What's your take on this club? We've been kind of riding a roller coaster here lately and trying to put all pieces of the game together.
I think we're really close off the court. I just think it's going to take a little bit longer since we have a lot of new people this year to just kind of gel, and I think that it'll start tonight or it'll start soon, but we got a whole another half of the season. I just think we're capable of doing great things. We just got to put it on the floor.
Well, Mark, you're getting some added minutes, and you're starting to feel comfortable out there in your role?
Yeah, I think that playing JV for a few games really helped me, and I was playing a little bit too fast, but now it's starting to slow down. I'm starting to play way more comfortably.
Are you comfortable with the environment here on the campus, academics and athletics?
Yeah, It's a little bit different since the classes are a lot longer here than they were at Sioux Falls. They're 20 minutes longer, but it didn't seem to be like too much of a hassle or anything. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far.
Well, with the transfer, did all your credits transfer, and you're all set to go academically?
Yeah, I am. Yep, I got 2 more years left. So, yeah.
And what degree or course of study are you gonna pursue?
Secondary education for literature and communications. So, high school teacher for English class.
Any thoughts of coaching when you get out of here?
Yes, I've thought about that a lot. Hopefully, I want to try pursuing go overseas for a little bit, play some basketball, and then come back to the States, get a teaching job, and I'm sure that they'll want me to coach with all the experience I've accumulated over the years.
Well, Mark, welcome to our basketball program. Welcome to Augsburg, and I look forward to calling your name over the next few years.
All right, thanks for having me.
Mark Delavedova, our special guest here at halftime, with the Auggies lead by 14 at 49-35. Jimmy John's the number 1 sandwich choice for Augsburg Athletics, located in the northwest corner of campus, and they provide fast delivery. How fast, you ask? Freaky fast. Go to www.jimmyjohn.com to view their menu and their hours. That's Jimmy John's. And take a trip down Memory Lane at Memory Lanes and Flashback Cafe, 26th Avenue in South Minneapolis. 30 bowling lanes, live entertainment, great food, and 2 game rooms make for a great time. Visit www.memorylanesmpls.com for more information. And the scoreboard. And down in Winona at the half, men's basketball, St. Thomas 50, St. Mary's 25. And Hamlin and St. John's battling that upper division, and Hamlin at home. Boy, they've been playing well of late. I think they've won 7 in a row. The Pipers 38, St. John's 34 at Hutton Arena. And still haven't found anything from Carleton and St. Olaf. And a final, it was Bethel defeating Concordia Moorhead by a score of 75-58. Women's basketball, and a final, Bethel defeating Concordia 75-58. Why would they have the same score in both the men's and women's game? There's a mistake there. Carleton, a final over St. Olaf in women's basketball. Carleton 67 and St. Olaf 58. St. Ben's and Hamlin don't have a score there. And at halftime, it is St. Kate's leading Gustavus 41-39. And I thought we had a final in on that, but they rebooted everything. And St. Kate's leading by 2 at halftime, 41-39. Other women's basketball, St. Thomas at home leading St. Mary's 45-29. And at halftime, back at home, Augsburg 39, Macalester 26. And hockey tonight, Hamlin at St. Ben's, UW River Falls at St. Olaf. And let's go back up and check out St. Ben's and Hamlin. See if we can get a halftime score there from St. Joe. That should complete our scoreboard. And computer says it is St. Ben's 22, Hamlin 16, with 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. You can listen and watch to more than 130 live Augsburg sporting events online by going to our website at athletics.augsburg.edu. We have live webcast of 11 different sports during the school year. Our Game Central portal features live webcast along with live statistics of home events. You'll also be able to watch and listen to archived events on demand. Go online to athletics.augsburg.edu and click on the live stats and webcast link, or click the Auggie Live link on game days. I mentioned a busy Friday night with both hockey teams in action, wrestling team in action, 7 o'clock against Concordia Moorhead. And right now in the MIAC in hockey, and it's the battle for first place this weekend. Augsburg 7-1, Concordia Moorhead 7-1 up at the Moorhead Sports Center. And then after that, it's Gustavus, St. Thomas, Hamlin, and Bethel. In the MIAC in men's hockey, St. Thomas on top with 19 points, St. Mary's with 15, the Auggies with 14. But we have 2 games in hand. Both St. Mary's and St. Thomas have played 8 games. The Auggies have played 6. And the Auggies have Concordia Moorhead at home Friday night. And I'll have that game for you here on Augie Game Central. And the ring match on Saturday afternoon, 2 o'clock. And Josh Powers will have the call of that game. Both teams coming back on the floor as we get ready for the second half. And the Scots got off to a good start with 7-4, but then the Auggies went on a 9-point run to take the lead, a lead they have never relinquished. Twin City Orthopedics is proud to be the official sports medicine provider for Augsburg Athletics. With more than 35 convenient locations, TCO delivers the highest quality of specialized orthopedic care and sports medicine care for individuals and athletes of all levels and ages. Visit them at tcomn.com. And Devani's Pizza is Augsburg Athletics' first choice for great pizza. Devani's located right across the street from the arena. Offers the famous Augie-matic discount, 10% off any order. Just tell them you wanted Augie-matic at Devani's Pizza. Talked about all the hockey action and wrestling action this weekend. Basketball doubleheader from the Steve Fritz Court, Shenandoah Arena at St. Thomas University. Saturday afternoon, 1 and 3 o'clock. Mike Gallagher will have the play-by-play. And Glenn Taft will be there to keep him in line and on the air. And I'm going to be busy with Hockey Day in Minnesota. I'll be sitting out there in the rain broadcasting 3 different hockey games. Not quite looking forward to it. It's going to be some great hockey. Montevideo and Thief River Falls, Stillwater and Eden Prairie, and Stillwater and Minnetonka in girls hockey. I'm just a little bit leery about what kind of weather we're going to face because they're going to put me out in the grandstand. I will not have any protection from the elements. By the way, I want to thank Matt McCleggan, the SID here at Macalester, and very gracious in getting us set up for our broadcast. Thank you very much. By the way, the rematch between these two clubs late in the season. Macalester comes to Ernie Anderson Court on Wednesday, February 15th. And the game we'll have for you beginning at 7 o'clock. Macalester, their next game is Saturday, and they travel to St. Peter to take on Gustavus. And they're at the half at Ernie Anderson Court, and the Auggies are up. The Augie ladies are up on that. They are in need of a win. Augie basketball, second half, left to right. Perea, Olmscheid, Barner, McKiernan, and Sony back on the floor for the Augies. They play catch around the perimeter, that man-to-man. High post, Nick Barner looking inside and takes it inside, kicks it out to Ritchie. Perea on the move, free throw line high, can't get a shut up. Pass into the post, taken away by Ishmael. And back down court, coming back the other way is Gutierrez out to the ridge. Salvino three, good. Carl Salvino, his first basket of the ballgame, his 14th three-pointer of the year. And the lead is now 49-38. They had turnover by the Auggies, just a third of the ballgame, taking care of the leather. And Sony with a leather. Here's Olmscheid, top of the key, gets Wyatt Fern. Perea out on the near wing. The pick from Cullen into the lane. Pass, corner, Harry, three, no good. Rebound, Wyatt Fern taking it down for Macalester. The Auggies with 11-point lead. Their biggest has been 16. Gutierrez, top of the circle, bounce pass to Ishmael at the high post. From the corner, Fern launches a three, and he scores. Wyatt Fern, he has his second three. They came in with a 111 threes. They now have the 12, 13, 14, 115 threes on the season. And here's Olmscheid trying to counter. Three from up top. He scores. And Colin Olmscheid with 26 points, 52-41. The Scots had briefly got it down to single digits. And Colin Olmscheid has 4 threes, now 21 on the season. The Auggies lead by 11. High post, Ishmael hands it off. Kilgore cut off by McKiernan. Here's Fern, the hot hand. Wyatt steps back. Olmscheid in his face. As Kilgore, top of the circle against K-Mac. High post, Ishmael, low post, lays it up and in. Ishmael with the 11 points. 52-43. The Augie lead is down to 9. Perea, front court. Gutierrez on him on the man-to-man. Varner at the high post. Ishmael playing off of him. K-Mac with the basketball, and he's fouled by Carl Salvino. And Carroll will pick up his second foul. And that is the first team foul against Macalester. It'll be an inbounds pass for the Auggies. They're underway in the third quarter, and it's Augsburg 35, Macalester 28. In women's basketball, Perea on the wing. Sony pick underneath Barner and throw it away. Auggies with the turnover. And they try to go pick and roll, and Nick couldn't come up with that pass. As Macalester basketball, here comes Michael Gutierrez. Gutierrez, just a sophomore, front court. Salvino, Kilgore, and Gutierrez playing that three-guard weave. Salvino into the post for Ishmael. Double team goes inside, spin move up off glass. Right-hand hook, no good. Olmsted with the rebound. As Colin Olmsted has his fourth rebound of the ballgame. It is Augie basketball front court for Perea. Ritchie free throw line high. Goes back on the dribble. Pick from Olmsted in the lane. Scoop shot up. Partially rejected by Ishmael. Taken away by Carl Salvino. Into the front court. Stops at the free throw line. Underneath for Ishmael. Through a double team. Low post. Steps through. Leaves it up and in. And Ishmael with a couple of field goals this half. 13 points. And the Augie lead has been cut to 7 at 52-45. 3 minutes gone here in the second half. Sony for Nick Barner. McKinnon. Basketball left-hand dribble down the wing. Sony. Free throw line high. Beyond the ridge. Head fake into the lane. Goes low. Cut off by Dylan Kilgore. Looking inside for Olmsted. There he is. Gets double team. Turns and shoots over it. No good. Rebound Barner. And he's fouled from behind by Ishmael or on Gutierrez. And it is on Michael Gutierrez, and that is his second foul.
Michael Gutierrez, his second personal foul, his second. Nathan Davies, section for the Scots.
And inbounds pass for Perea, front court. Olmsted on the receiving end of the pass. New shot clock. Shovel pass baseline. Nick, head fake, goes inside. Step through, lays it up. Blocked by Ishmael. Taken away by Gutierrez. And here is Gutierrez front court all the way inside. Lays it up off glass and good. Oh, he's a good player. He's got 11 points. Hey, the lead is down to 5. 52-47. Auggies left to right, front court. As the Scots fans getting into it a little bit. Here's McKinnon. Getting the pick from Barnett. Nick with the basketball. Swings to the left wing for Sony. Up top, Ritchie for three and a foul away from the basketball. Perea makes the basket, but it will not count. Foul against Macalester. And it's on Nathan Davies. 5'6'4" freshman on the ball game. He's out of Aiken, Minnesota. First appearance on the floor. Ritchie from the corner three. It's good. And Ritchie Perea has his third three-pointer. He's got 13 points. And the Augie lead is now 8 at 55-47 with 15:55 to go here in the half. A broadcast here on Augie Game Central brought to you by Wells Fargo. Proud support of the Augies and the power of teamwork. Stop by your nearest location to learn how great things can be and accomplished when you all work together. And Jimmy John's, the number one sandwich choice for Augsburg Athletics, located on the northwest corner of campus, and they provide fast delivery. Fast U.S., freaky fast. Go to www.jimmyjohns.com to view their menu and their hours. That is Jimmy John's. Want to check out the women's basketball game. He gave me the score. Who's leading us? And T-Mac, Tamira McElmore with 13. And Kay Jewelman with 10 points to lead the way. Abby Jordan has 6. Cameron Speech has 3. And Ari has 3. Ariana Jones has 3. And that's the scoring total for the Augies. They shot 45% in the first half. But just 4 of 13 from the free throw line and 8 turnovers. And leading at halftime. That third quarter should be just about ready to get underway. We'll check in on the game. And Matt Nelson, part of TJ Broadcast Services. He's got the call of the game. Another member of our crew, Mike Gallagher, will have the basketball on Saturday. from St. Thomas. Macalester with the basketball, front court, high post for Ishmael. They go wing near side for Gutierrez, into the post, Ishmael. Up top, Sabino from the free throw line, scores! Carl Sabino, and he's got 5 this half, 55-49. Mentioned Nathan Davies in the ballgame, freshman out of Aiken, Minnesota. McKiernan out of that left wing, free throw line high. Clears it up top for Sony. Right wing, Perea, low post, Olmscheid. And clears it back up top, saved by McKiernan. Shot clock at 10. Sony for Varner. K-Mac on the move. Pulls up for the free throw line. Shoots no good. Rebound, Varner. And another 30 seconds for the Auggies. Olmscheid, Richie Perea free throw line high. Shot no good. And Salvino with the rebound. And into the front court, the trailer is Carl Salvino. Off to Dylan Kilgore. He'll pull back on the dribble with 20 on the shot clock. Here's Ishmael. High post, back to the basket. And off of the wing for Davies. Here's Gutierrez, Michael Gutierrez against Henry Sony. Down to 10 on the shot clock. The pick from Ishmael. Gutierrez 3 is no good. Rebound, Ishmael back up and in. Offensive board and 15 for Kareem Ishmael. And the Scots have closed the gap. It was 14.5. They've outscored the Auggies and have cut the lead to 55-51. It was 49-35 at half. Augie basketball. We need a basket. McKinnon. Top of the key. Free throw line high for Barner. He's open. He shoots. And it is high off the rim. No good. Rebound Olmscheid. And I think Collin came over the top. Olmscheid came over the top and picking up his 3rd foul. And Mark Delabadova will come in. Nick Barner will sit down. And Ishmael will come on. And Zach Gutterud will come in for Macalester. As Nathan Davies, Michael Gutierrez, Dylan Kilgore, Zach Gutterud, and Carl Savino on the floor for Macalester. Salvino, shovel pass, cross court, Kilgore. Goes right wing far side for Davies. Nathan, one dribble up top for Gutierrez. Off a screen and a whistle and a foul either on Delabadova or on Harry Sony. And it's on Harry. That is his 3rd foul. And the Auggies had their 2nd foul of this second half. It'll be an inbounds pass from Macalester. Front court to our left. And Macalester setting it up. Salvino, the pick from Gutterwood. Cross court, Davies. Up top for Gutierrez. Again, the screen from Gutterwood. Gutierrez can't use it. Now inside to Gutterwood. Low post. Loose ball on the floor. Tied up is Zach. Whistle. And a timeout or a jump ball. Jump ball is the call. And the possession there belongs to Macalester. 13:35 to go in a 4-point ball game at 55-51. Just underway second half. From Nelson Field, Ernie Anderson Court. There's Kelly Roysland down there. Know Kelly very well. In fact, I talked to her a little bit, and she was leaving here, the Leonard Center, heading to Augsburg. We have a foul inside against the Auggies. And it'll be Richie picking up the foul. And that is his 1st foul. 3rd team foul. Again, an inbounds pass. And Dylan Kilgore to inbound. Baseline front court. Gutierrez far corner. Takes Sony back up the wing. And between the circles, bounce pass to the high post. Gutterwood back to the basket. And one dribble. Clearing pass. Loose ball. Saved by Salvino. Carroll, top of the key. Launches from downtown. In and out. Rebound, McKiernan. K-Mac with the rebound. Augie basketball. In desperate need of a basket. We've only had 6 points in this half. 6 points in 7 minutes. Delabadova for Richie. Inside. Low post. Home shot. Cullen backs in. Double team. Turn. Shoots anyway. No good. Rebound. Gutterwood. And leaves it off for Gutierrez. Michael into the front court. Top of the key. Into the lane. Basket wide open. Leaves it up and in. Gutierrez. And he's got 13 for this half. The Scots are within 2. 55-53. Under 13 minutes to go. Sonny down the lane. Drive. Lays it up and up. But he was fouled. Kilgore or Gutterwood getting the foul. Harry will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And the foul is on Zach Gutterwood. And that is his 1st foul. Shooting foul. Sonny to the free throw line. 2 points in the first half. He's a 79% free throw shooter during the season. Auggies in the first half. We're 8 for 8 from the free throw line. First trip to the charity stripe. Free throw by Harry is good. We're 9 for 9. Harry with 3 points, and now Varner will come in. Delabadova will sit down. Augie now 9 for 9 from the free throw line. The lead is 3 at 56-53. Harry, our junior out of Applebaum, up and in. And he's got 4 points. 10 for 10 for the charity stripe. Augie lead is 4. Gutierrez, and there's Nathan Davies, Dylan Kilgore, Zach Gutterud, and Carl Salvino. Gutierrez against Nick Barner. Nick cuts him off. Gutierrez pulls back on the dribble. Dylan Kilgore, top of the key, high post for Gutterud, back to the basket. Looking backdoor cut, not there. Kilgore into the lane to the basket, shot up and in. Basket counts, blocking foul. And Kilgore has his first field goal, his 7th point, and it's 57-55. And the foul is on Nick Barner, and that is his first foul. Dylan Kilgore at the line where he's 5 for 5. He has 7 points, 9 per ball game. His season average. He's from California. A couple of young men from California, the West Coast. Dylan looking for 6 for 6. No, it's no good. And the Auggies with the rebound. They lead by 2. Perea, top of the circle, off to Sony, down the lane, underneath for Barner, and it's knocked away and out of bounds. Last touch by Gutterud. And it'll be McKinnon to inbound underneath the board. No, Perea will do the honors. With 12 minutes to go. Perea from the baseline, near corner, came back 3, one time, no good. Rebound, Olmscheid, underneath, reverse layup, up and in! Basket counts, and he was fouled. Colin Olmscheid. Colin now with 7 this half. That should be 30 for the night. No, 28 for the night. And 1 tonight. 59-55. He's 4 for 4 from the line. Free throw for Cullen is good. He's 5 for 5. 6 points this half. And 29 for the night as Gutterwood comes out. And Ishmael will come back in. Coach Tim Whittle has on the floor Gutierrez. Nathan Davies, and now we have a discussion over the scores table. And not sure what I don't know if it's a timeout on the floor. Anyway, the clock shows 11:57 to go in the contest, and indeed is a full timeout. Motor Coach Tours bring together some of the finest groups of people in our communities. The capable and professional staff of drivers, travel planners, and mechanics and support personnel at Minnesota Coach know how to serve these groups as they travel to a variety of destinations locally and across the country. Visit www.minnesotacoach.com today to request a quote. Macalester ball trailing by 5. As here's Gutierrez against Harry Sony, and Harry kicked it away. And Macalester will retain possession. And now Wyatt Fern will check in. And Nathan Davies will sit out. Back at home, Macalester has closed the gap to 3, 40-37 in the second half. And 5:40 to go in the third quarter. Gutierrez, high post for Ishmael. Back to the basket against Nick Varner. Gives it to Kilgore. Underneath, pick and roll. And Ishmael can't handle the pass, and it goes out of bounds. As Macalester, I believe, has unofficially their 4th turnover, their first this half. And Augie basketball now a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. 2-2-1 zone press. Perea for Olmscheid. Over the top near side McKinnon. And now Ritchie brings it into the front court. Perea directing traffic. Barner high post. Olmscheid low post. Perea down the right wing into the lane. Pulls back on the dribble and back up top. Here's Sony, top of the key. Shovel pass, McKinnon for 3. K-Mac, good! Kevin McKinnon has his 3rd three-pointer. He has 11 points. And the Augie lead, it was 2. Now it's up to 8, 63-55. We hit the 11-minute mark of this contest. Ishmael at the high post takes Varner inside, lays it up and in. Basket counts, and he was fouled. And Nick will pick up his 2nd foul. And 17 points for Kareem Ishmael, averaging 14 points a ball game, 63-57. Ishmael was 1 of 4 from the free throw line. And he's looking for his 18th point. Free throw, no good. Rebound, taken down by Nick Berner. And it's Augie basketball left to right in the front court as the audio and video stream here on Augie Game Central Channel 2. Sony, corner, Perea, bounce pass, Olmscheid against Wyatt Fern. Clears to Sony. Harry into the paint. High dribble, double team, clears it. Cross court, Olmscheid 3, scores! And Colin can do no wrong. He has 9 this half, 32 for the ball game. Colin Olmscheid for the Auggies gives us a 9-point lead at 66-57. 5 3-pointers tonight, 5 deuces, and 5 for 5 from the line. Wyatt Fern answers with a deuce. Wyatt Fern has 5 this half, 13 for the ball game. And well beyond his season average of 9 points, 66-59. Perea, top of the circle. Looking inside for Olmscheid. Cut off by Wyatt Fern. McKinnon with the basketball. Down the right wing, K-Mac off glass and good. Kevin McKinnon with 5 this half, 13 for the ball game. And the lead is back up to 9 at 68-59. We're halfway through this second half. Hey, Macalester has taken the lead at home with 4 minutes to go. Almost 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. 41-40. And Ken Reverso just called a timeout. Low post for Ishmael. As Kareem goes inside against Varner. Spin move up and up. Rebound McKinnon. And it is K-Mac into the front court, leading the break. Slows it up underneath. Varner low post. Knocked away by Gutierrez, and he gets it off to Kilgore. And the Auggies with a turnover. Front court. Gutierrez from 3. Good! Michael Gutierrez with 7 this half, 16 for the ball game. And the lead is cut to 6 at 68-62 with 9:13 to go in the ball game. And we have a timeout on the floor. Coach Aaron Greaves does not like the proceedings right now. Owned and operated by an Augsburg alumni, 360 WOW Incorporated is the parent company of several up-and-coming brands in the Twin Cities. 1-800-GOT-JUNK-YOU-MOVE in Shack Shine. If you're looking for a great job and a great team with great pay that is near campus, learn more or apply online by visiting 360wowinc.com. And take a trip down memory lane at Memory Lanes and Flashback Cafe on 26th Avenue in South Minneapolis. 30 bowling lanes, live entertainment, and great food, and 2 game rooms make for a great time. Visit www.memorylanesmpls.com for more information. And turning our attention to the out-of-town scoreboard, men's basketball, St. Thomas. Second half, leading St. Mary's 70-50. And I still the halftime score, Hamlin and St. John 38-34 in favor of the Pipers. And we'll refresh the computer and find out what we've got. And it's still at halftime. And first half, Carleton leading St. Olo 21-11. And in the first half, Bethel leading Concordia Moorhead 20-14. Get to the women's scores next whistle. And Sony with the basketball. The pick from Cheney Pell on the ball game. Sony goes underneath, through the lane, out to Perea, into the paint. Steps back, 20-footer, 10-footer, no good. No, it is good. Reggie Perea with the basket. And I believe that is 14. No, that's 15 points, a 3 and a 2. 5 points this half, 15 for Reggie, 70-62 Auggies. And a traveling call, I hope. Now they're going to call a foul, an offensive foul against Ishmael. That is his third foul. And with that, he will sit down, and Gunnerud will come in. 8:42 to go. 76-2. Olmscheid, Perea, McKinnon, Sony, and Powell on the floor for your Auggies. Perea front court, one more Macalester foul. The Auggies are in the bonus the rest of the way. Cheney Powell from the ridge. Perea looking inside for Olmscheid. They're double teaming in front and back. Sony for Olmscheid now coming out to meet the pass. Underneath for Cheney. Backs in against Gutterwood. Step through, lays it up and off. Rebound, whistle, and a foul. Might be on Davies. Nathan Davies, and that would be his second foul. And the 7th team foul, so it is bonus time. That's the third on Nathan Davies. And at the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1 is Colin Olmscheid. Colin with 32, including 9 this half. Shooting 1-and-1 Free throw, 33. And perfect from the line, 6 for 6. Cullen had 18 the other night. And that last loss to Carleton, making up for it tonight. Looking for number 34 and gets it. There's our player of the week, hands down. 72-62. The Augie lead is double digits, 10 points. Davies with the basketball. Gutierrez from 3. Guns, good. Michael Gutierrez, and he has 10 this half, 19 for the ballgame. That's his third three-pointer. He has 44 on the season. 72-65. We hit the 8-minute mark. As Cheney Pell, high post extended whistle, and a foul away from the basketball, either on Davies or on Gutterwood. And no, they're going to give it to Dylan Kilgore. That's his second foul. Again, Olmsted at the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1. We'll have him for 7 from the line. 34 points, 35 points. 73-65. What is so neat about this, he's just a junior. We have his services for another year. Colin Olmsted with 35. I'm not sure what his career high is, but he's got 36. 4 for 4 in the first half from the line, 5 for 5 from the line this half. The lead is 9 for the Auggies. Davies for the basketball. And now in the ball game is Jordan Black-Matthews. Jordan, top of the key. Bounce pass for Kilgore, the three-guard wave for the Scots. Kilgore to the wing near side for Davies. Nathan, cross court for Gutierrez. The screen from Gutterwood. Michael for 3. Scores! Michael Gutierrez, and that is 4 three-pointers tonight. And he has 13 this half and 22 points for the ballgame. 74-68. The Scots just not going away. Home shot for Cheney Pell. Up on the wing for Perea. Cheney to set the pick. Here comes Ritchie. Down the lane to the corner for Sony. Harry into the paint. Spin move. Step through off glass, and it's no good. Rebound taken down by Dylan Kilgore. 2 possession lanes for the Auggies. Kilgore to the corner. Black-Matthews up top. Here's Gutierrez, the hot hand. Michael steps back. That's NBA range. Takes it down the right wing. Shovel pass. Black-Matthews to the corner. Davies up top for Kilgore. Dylan for 3. Good! Dylan Kilgore with a 3, and he's got 5 in each half. He's in double figures with 10. It's a 1-possession lead, 74-71. With 6:35 to go. And we got a very couple of good ball games. Auggies lead Macalester by a point at home. Home shot at the high post. Sony the pick from Cullen down the right wing. Baseline, Cheney. Head fake into the lane. Shovel pass. Olmsted low post. Turn, shoots, and it's no good. Rebound by Gutterwood. And the Scots with a 3 could tie this one up. On the move, Gutierrez into the lane. Dribbles to the near corner. Gutierrez against Perea. Goes baseline. Shoveling underneath. Shot, whistle, foul. As Black-Matthews got fouled on the way in. He will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Jordan Black-Matthews, 6-foot senior out of Dallas, Texas. And the foul is on Kevin McKinnon, and K-Mac has his 3rd foul. Black-Matthews, a 70% free throw shooter, 4 points per ball game, his average. 6 minutes to go, and a 3-point lead. Free throw, first one is good. And he's in the book. 74-72. Fernand, Ishmael in. Gutterwood out, and Davies out. First free throw made by the Scots this half. Free throw, second one is in and out. Rebound taken away by Cheney Pell. Augie basketball leading by 2 as we clear the 6-minute mark. Perea into the front court. Off to McKinnon down the right wing. Shovel pass. Davies down the ball game. Chucky leaves it all for Olmsted. Olmsted crossover dribble against Fern. Lost the dribble. Loose ball. They taken away by Davies. Inside. Shot block, whistle, foul. And Chucky Davis will go into the free throw line. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the foul is on Wyatt Fern, and that is his 2nd foul. As Chucky Smith goes to the free throw line. Smith with 2 for 2 from the line. I don't know why, but was I calling him Davies? It is Chucky Smith. Free throw up, and no good. We get a second. 74-72, it does remain. 5-4 view. Smith, a 93% free throw shooter. 2 of 3 from the line, 3 of 4 from the line as he makes the second. And Smith with 3. The lead is 3, 75-72. As Scots basketball. And the guards playing catch. Ishmael at the high post, back to the basket. Out to the ridge. Fern 3, no good. Rebound taken away by Perea. Ritchie sprints into the front court. Sets up the offense here in Greece, directing traffic. Perea switches, comes to the near side, out near the hash mark. On the left-hand dribble, bounce pass to Olmsted. Collin into the lane. He stops and pops from 10, no good, but he was fouled. Wyatt Fern will pick up his third foul, and Colin Olmsted will go to the free throw line. Shooting 2. 9 free throws, 9 for 9, free throw line, 36 points. Looking for 37. Collin, deep breath, the knees bent, the free throw is good. 10 for 10 from the line, 37 points. Just about half of our points, 76-72. Free throw up, free throw. Oh, he missed one on the rebound. Taken away by Black Matthews. 10 of 11 for Colin Olmsted as we hit the 5-minute mark of this contest right now. 5 minutes. Gutierrez, the pick from Ishmael. Michael Gutierrez into the lane to the corner from the ridge. Salvino, shot partially blocked. Whistle, a foul on Olmsted, and that'll be a 3-shot foul. It was from beyond the ridge. Oh, with a foul on Chucky Smith. And that is his first foul. And Salvino at the line to shoot 3. He has 5 points all this half. He's a 71% free throw shooter. 76, 72, 73. And the Scots are 2 of 5 from the line this half. The lead is 3. Second one, the lead is 4. Excuse me, his lead is 2. And 7 points for Carl. He's a sophomore from Seattle, Washington. 76-74, 76-75. We got a 1-point ball game. And just under 5 minutes to go in this one. Augie basketball front court. Lively crowd right now. Got a good contingent of Augie fans. Here's Cheney Pell at the top of the ridge. Perea, the pick from Cheney. Shovel pass for Smith. Chuck into the wing near side. Cheney Pell. Here's K-Mac for 3 up top. Good! Kevin McKinnon with 8 this half. 16 for the ball game. 79-75, extending the lead to 4. Salvano with the basketball. Here's Gutierrez on their 3-guard lead. They work the far side. High post from Wyatt Fern from 20. Banks it up the glass. No good. Ishmael the rebound. Can't handle it. There's Olmsted to clean it up. And off to Perea as Ritchie clears the timeline. 79-75. Perea off a screen from Olmsted into the lane. Back up top for Cheney from 18. God's no good. Rebound off the hands of Smith and taken away by Gutierrez. And he's quickly into the front court, the sophomore. Out of that wing far side, into the paint, to the wing for Wyatt Fern. He goes inside. Scoop shot up off glass. Good! And Wyatt Fern has 7 this half, 15 for the ballgame. And it's 79-77, an Augie 2-point lead. Got a 2-point ball game back home, 47-45 Augies. Late third quarter, foul away from the basketball. And it's against Macalester. And the foul is on Wyatt Fern, and that is his 4th foul, 3 of those in this half. And Colin Olmsted will go to the free throw line where he's 10 of 11. 6 for 7 this half. And a double bonus time, so he will get 2. Free throw up, free throw number 38. 38 points for Colin Olmsted. Sony in. And Cheney Pell will sit down. And Carl Savino will come out, and Dylan Kilgore will come back in. 38 for Colin Olmsted. 11 for 12 from the line. Make that 12 of 13. And we have a timeout on the floor with 3:24 to go. The Augie lead is 4. at 81-77. And at the end of the third quarter at Ernie Anderson Court, Cy Melby Hall, it's Augsburg 49 and Macalester 46. Take a trip down memory lane at Memory Lanes and Flashback Cafe on 26th Avenue in South Minneapolis. 30 Bowling Lanes, live entertainment, great food, and 2 game rooms make for a great time. Visit www.memorylanesmpls.com for more information. The Courtyard Minneapolis Hotel impresses with state-of-the-art guest rooms, private meeting spaces, and mouth-watering fare at the bistro. Conveniently located, featuring a complimentary shuttle to bring you right to all the Auggies sports action. Visit them at courtyard.com/MSPDC. At the Courtyard Minneapolis Hotel, it's a new stay. And let's get back to that MIAC scoreboard. And in men's basketball, St. Thomas putting a hurt on St. Mary's 93-60. No update from Hutton Arena. Hamlin had a 4-point lead at halftime. First half, Carleton 34, St. Olaf 19, our latest update. And Bethel in the first half, last score was 26-25. Concordia with the lead. Women's basketball and a final. Bethel defeating Concordia 75-58. Carleton over St. Olaf 67-58. And at halftime, St. Kate's 41, Gustavus 39. More scores on our post-game show. We're back to action. Macalester the basketball. Kilgore, Gutierrez, Fern, Ishmael, and Black Matthews. Free throw line, jumper, Gutierrez no good. Rebound, McKinnon for the Auggies. K-Mac, shovel pass, Perea, McKinnon, Olmscheid, Sony, and Smith on the floor for the Auggies. Harry Sony, bounce pass for McKinnon. Goes down the wing, off to Perea on the shovel pass. Through the lane, Sony in the lane. Harry spin move in the lane. Lays it up with the left hand, no good, but he was fouled. Dylan Kilgore will get the 2-shot foul. And that's his third foul of the ball game. Sony will go to the free throw line. Harry 2 for 2 from the line, just 4 points. 8 points per ball game is his season average. It's a 4-point contest with 2:46 to go. Little towel work on the floor. Harry will step to the line. Mentioned a 79% free throw shooter. Trying to give us a 5-point lead. He does. 5 for Harry. 82-77. Second one, also good. And we're doing a number from the free throw line. Let's see. 8, 12, 13 free throws this half for the Auggies. We were 8 for 8 in the first half. 83-77. Black Matthews bounce pass to the post for Ishmael. Kareem against Olmscheid. Takes him inside. Looking inside. Nothing there from the corner. Kilgore 3. Scores! Dylan Kilgore with a 3. And Coach Tim Whittle will call a timeout. And Dylan Kilgore has his 13th point. 5 in the first half and 8 here in the second half. It's 83-80 with 2:26 to go. And fourth quarter at Augsburg. Augsburg 55. Macalester. Augsburg 55 got Macalester 54. So we got a couple of ranked ball games going on right now. The Corner Bar is a proud sponsor of Augsburg Athletics, located in the historic Seven Corners area, not too far from USB. The Corner Bar, the perfect place for great food, outstanding pizza, and the almost world-famous Joey Wings. There's tons of screens, so you won't miss a second of the action. Visit thecorner.bar for more information on the Corner Bar. On the Auggie Sports calendar, again, hockey this weekend. Augsburg and Concordia, the common opponent. The men are at home. The women are up in Moorhead. Wrestling on Friday night against Concordia. And Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock, they will wrestle the Johnnies. Basketball from St. Thomas Saturday afternoon, 1 and 3 o'clock here on Augie Game Central. By the way, the wrestling team on Sunday, they will wrestle the Ridgewater Community College. And that's the 11 o'clock start. The Johnnies at 1 o'clock. And the swimming and diving team are off until Friday the 27th, when Hamlin University and Concordia College Moorhead will host a triangular. Augie basketball leading by 3, 83-80 with 2:21 to go. Kevin McKiernan, Harry Sony, Richie Perea, our three-guard weave, and killing time. Taking the air out of the ball a little bit. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Perea going to have to hurry. 5 seconds. Perea stops, bounce pass, home shot at the high post against Fern. Goes inside. Shovel pass, corner. K-Mac, three. No good. Rebound, loose ball on the floor. Perea with the steal. Richie clears it back up top, and the Auggies get another 30 seconds on the shot clock. We're under 2 minutes to go. And Sony out near half court. Harry looking at Aaron Grease as he called out the play. Sony off to Perea down the left wing. Shovel pass for Smith. Chucky leaves it off for McKiernan. Here's Perea again against Gutierrez. Sony off a pick into the lane to the basket. Lays it up and no good. No blocking foul. He'll go to the line. Here's Sony foul on the way up. And I believe it'll be Wyatt Fern on the foul. And if that's it, that's his 5th foul. It is. Wyatt Fern will foul out with 15 points. 8 in the first half, 7 here in the second half. As Coach Tim Whittle has a minute to make his change. 5:37 to go back home. 57-54. Augsburg and Macalester. Again, they've got St. Thomas, 1 o'clock game. And Carl Salvino will check in for the Scots. As Wyatt Fern, we mentioned, 2 threes, 4 deuces, and 1 for 1 from the line. The sophomore out of Farmington. And Salvino back in the ballgame. 83-80, a 1-possession lead for the Auggies. Harry can make it a 2-possession lead as he has 6 points, including 4 for 4 from the free throw line all this half. First one up, first one is no good. Tough time to get a miss. See if Harry can make the second one. Make it a 4-point lead. Free throw up, free throw good. There we go. As Sony has 5 this half, 7 for the ballgame. 1 below his season average, 84-80. Macalester basketball. Gutierrez, the point guard. Off a screen, goes down the wing. Spins to that far corner. Home shot on him on the switch. Gutierrez at the hash mark. Screen from Ishmael. Looking pick and roll inside to Kareem. Double team over the top from the corner. Salvino, 3. Scores! Carl Salvino with 11 all this half. And it is a 1-point ball game at 84-83 Auggies with a point in less than a minute to go. And the Scott fans are on their feet. And it is the Auggies to call timeout. Timeout on the floor with 52.9 seconds to go. And a 1-point ball game, 84-83. Macalester came in averaging just 69 points a ball game, giving up 74. They've scored 83 tonight. Auggies came in averaging 77 a ball game, defensively giving up 79. The Scots will be on the road at Gustavus on Saturday afternoon. I mentioned the Auggies will be at St. Thomas. And with 4:38 to go in the ball game, Augsburg 60 and Macalester 54. And a 3-pointer for the Auggies make that 63 to 54. And coming out of the short timeout, it'll be Olmscheid, Perea, Sony, Smith, and McKiernan. And for the Scots, it is Gutierrez, Ishmael, Kilgore, Salvino, and Black Matthews. Inbounds pass for Perea. Glenn, 52 seconds to go. Perea, as the Auggies will milk that clock. 13 right now on the shot clock. Perea getting busy. Richie, bounce pass, high post, Olmscheid in the lane. Spin move against Ishmael, and we have a holding call inside. As Kareem Ishmael will pick up the hold, and that'll be his 4th foul. And that'll send Colin Olmscheid to the free throw line. He is 8 of 9 from the free throw line this half. 39 points. 23 in the first half. 16 in the second half. Looking for 17. Got it. 9 of 10 for the line this half. 85-83. And 40 points for Kenton. 41, up and good. Colin Olmscheid putting on an all-conference MVP performance. 86-83. 35 seconds to go. Kilgore with the basketball. Salvino, top of the key. Right wing, far side. Spin move, shovel pass. Gutierrez. Screen from Ishmael. Steps back on the dribble. Double team. Clearing pass for Salvino. At 13 on the shot clock. Gutierrez against McKinnon. Goes inside. Drive. Lays it up and in. And Gutierrez with the basket. And he has 15 points this half at 24 for the ballgame. 86-85 with 15.2 seconds to go. And Macalester will take timeout. For updates and information on all Augsburg College sports, check out our athletic website at athletics.augsburg.edu. Updated constantly with all the information, all 21 of our Auggie varsity sports. It's your online home for Auggie athletics. If it's happening in Auggie sports, it's online at athletics.augsburg.edu. And you can follow Auggie Athletics on social media. Go to Augsburg Auggies on Twitter and Instagram. And you can also follow us on Facebook. All of your Auggie social media. And remember to use the hashtag Auggie Pride to share your love of Auggie Athletics. Well, let's try to brighten things up and talk spring. The baseball and softball teams will start their practices on February 1st. Women's lacrosse, they will start February 1st. Their first game is Saturday, February 18th. The men's and women's track and field teams, they're already underway in the indoor track and field season. Saturday, they will take on, they'll be at the Macalester College Invitational. The outdoor season begins on Friday, March 17th. So 15.2 seconds to go. Auggies with a basketball backcourt. And I'm guessing we'll see a press. Here they come. And it'll be a man-to-man press. As Perea will inbound it. Tells Carlos Salvino in his face. And the inbounds pass, Perea for Sonny. Harry got to get it inbounds. He does for Smith. Chucky gets double teamed. Whistle and a foul. Gutierrez cannot believe it as Michael picks up the foul. And Chucky Smith will go to the free throw line. We get 3 out of 4. 86-85. Double bonus time. And big free throws here. Trying to make it a full one possession lead with 13.6 seconds to go. Chucky, a 93% free throw shooter. And right now, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Knees bent, free throw up. No good! He'll get a second. And now Nathan Davies will come out. Kareem Ishmael will come right back in. So a crucial missed free throw. 86-85. And again, it is the Scots that call timeout. Timeout on the floor again with 13.6 seconds to go. Tim Whittle wants to plot the strategy. As, again, even with a make, it'll be a 2-point ball game. The girls are finally pulling away a little bit, leading by 10, 68-58. And there's just under 2.5 minutes to go in that contest. Auggie men's basketball team, we mentioned St. Thomas on Saturday on the road. And they'll be back home against Hamlin on Wednesday, January 25th. And Mike Gadigal will have the call of that. Monday, the 30th, they host Gustavus. Then on the road for 3 at Concordia, at Carleton, at St. John's. Then home for 3, Bethel, St. Mary's, and Macalester. And we'll close out the regular season down in Northfield, taking on the Augies. The Auggies at Concordia on 3 different fronts. Men's hockey, women's hockey, and wrestling all this weekend. And all of it on Auggie Game Central. And we'll have a link to the broadcast up in Concordia for the women's games. How about that? First place on the line. The Auggies are 7-1. The Cobras are 7-1. Now Chucky Smith going to the line, trying to make a free throw to give us a 2-point lead, as he missed the first of the double bonus. Again, 13.6 seconds to go. Smith, second free throw, up and good. And he has 4 points, 87-85. Scots ball. Michael Gutierrez into the front court 10 seconds ago. The screen from Ishmael. And it's cut off there by Olmscheid. Lost the ball on the floor. It's loose. Tied up. Jump ball. And the possession arrow belongs to who? And it's Macalester ball. Again, he was tied up. And the possession arrow favored the Scots with 2.9 seconds to go. Scots need 2 to tie, 3 to win. Dylan Kilgore to inbound. Baseline, front court. Kilgore. Bounce pass inside, whistle, and a foul on the off the inbounds pass. Ismail had a clear path to the basketball. And it was Harry Sony to pick up a foul. No time for the clock, and Harry has his 4th foul. It'll be Michael Gutierrez to the free throw line where he's 4 for 4. Gutierrez with 24 points. Needing 2 to tie. He's an 87% free throw shooter. 15 points this half, again 24 for the ball game. And now Nick Barner will come in and Chucky Smith will sit down. So it'll be, let's see, that was our 7th team foul. So 1-1 for Gutierrez. Has to make the first to get the second. Free throw up. Free throw good. Gutierrez with 25. 87-86 with 2.9 seconds to go. And Coach Aaron Greaves will freeze the free throw shooter, the sophomore out of Stillwater, St. Croix Prep. As the Auggies taking the break. The Augsburg A Club is offering an exciting new way to enjoy and support Augie athletics. Introducing the A Club app for your smartphone. And here's the link to download it. Augsburg.campusapp.com. Whether you're a member yet or not, be sure to download and explore the app's many features. Track your favorite team, get event notifications, watch Augie videos, and much, much more. Again, the A Club app for your smartphone. Augsburg.campusapp.com. 1:25 to go back home. Augsburg 73, Macalester 64. As Tamira going to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 10-point ball game. And she missed the first free throw. And she'll get a second. She was leading us in scoring. She had 13 points at halftime. 10-point lead. Come on, T-Mac. No good. And Macalester the rebound. And we got a timeout on the floor back home. And was there a lane violation? And evidently, so McLemore will get his second chance to give the Auggies a 10-point lead. As Witchy calling play-by-play on both games. Gutierrez trying to tie it up with 2.9 seconds to go again. 25 points. And it is Barney, McKiernan, Umscheid, Sony, and Perea on the floor. Gutierrez 5 for 5 from the line. Second free throw up. Second free throw is no good! And Umscheid with the rebound. He's tied up, whistle, and a foul on Ishmael. Gutierrez missed the second free throw. The Auggies go to the other end to try to seal the deal. Ishmael will pick up his 5th foul. He is done for the night. As Kareem finishing the night with 17 points. 9 in the first half and 8 in the second half. As Coach Tim Whittle is going to use his full 1 minute. So a crucial free throw missed, and the Auggies get the rebound and a foul. And the clock shows just 1.2 seconds to go. So it looks like we averted overtime, and Glenn's happy about that. We're cutting into his sleep. And it'll be Colin Olmscheid going to the free throw line, a 41-point night for the former Buffalo Bison. 14 points from the free throw line and 41 for the ball game. 2-point lead, maybe? Yes. 15 points from the free throw line for Kellen. 42 points tonight. 88-86. Free throw up. Free throw good. And 16 free throws. And from half court, Gutierrez launches one. It's no good. Buzzer sounds. And the Auggies with a hard-fought road win pulled off the Scots of Macalester. 89-86 is your final score. And Augsburg gets that much-needed win to get back to 500 in conference at 5-5 and 7-8 overall. Macalester drops to 5-10 in the season and 1-9 in conference. What a second half. And the Auggies, you can see Aaron Grease and Charlie Scott, Keith Tomberg, and the crew of the coaching staff. Big sigh of relief. Let's take a look at the individual totals. First of all, for the Scots, Kareem Ishmael fouled out with 17 points, 8-9 the halves. Jordan Black-Matthews with just 1 point. Fred Olson did not score. Michael Gutierrez finished the ball game with 25. Dylan Kilgore on the contest, and Dylan finished with 13 points, including 8 in the second half. Carl Salvino, and Carl finished with 11 points, all in the second half. Gunnar Gaden had a 2. Zach Gutterwood had a 2. And Wyatt Fern would foul out. Wyatt finished with 15 points. And for your Auggies, again, Colin Olmscheid with 43 points, 23 in the first half and 20 in the second half. Nick Barner finished the ball game with 2. Harry Sonny, some crucial free throws. He had 5 in the second half. Finished the ball game with 7 points. Jackie Smith with 4 of 6 from the free throw line. He has 4 points. Richie Perea finished with 5 in the second half, 15 for the ball game. And Kevin McKernan came back with 8 in the first half, 8 in the second half, and 16 points. And after that, I think that's the scoring. Let's see, Marvin Mitchell had a deuce. And that's it, scoring-wise. And the Auggies now have split on the week. They lost on Monday night to Carleton, 73-58 win here tonight, 89-86. Third and decided game of this week. And again at St. Thomas on Saturday afternoon. And they just wrapped things up down at Ernie Anderson Court. Cy Melby Hall. There's Mike Gallagher and Matt Nelson. 76-64. The Auggies win by 12. So a double win for the Auggies against Macalester. And hopefully we can get a double win on Saturday afternoon. And we're going to thank Matthew once again for the hospitality and the stats in this contest. And a reminder, this broadcast, courtesy of Augsburg College, produced with the help of my company, TJ Broadcast Services, TJSportsOnline.net, brought to you by Twin City Orthopedics, Wells Fargo, Devontae's Pizza, Wow Incorporated, the Corner Bar, Courtyard Marriott, Jimmy John's, Memory Lanes, Minnesota Coaches Incorporated, and Thrivent Financial for Lutherans. For Glenn Thompson, I'm Tom Werchen from the Leonard Center. Your final score, Augsburg 89, Macalester 86. Good night, everybody. We'll talk again.